Yay! We're live!
Yeah.
Hello guys, and welcome to Bad Fanfiction Readings. Very horrible. Very bad.
I take your word for it. I'm ready to...
But not just take... You're not just taking my word for it, though. You're also... hold up. You're also reading my word.
Mm-hmm.
For it.
Clever.
Get it?
I do now.
Alright, so the chat's gonna be popping up. Hold up. The chat's gonna be popping up there. The fanfiction's gonna be here. Oh. So yeah, we're gonna be seeing the chat and we're gonna be able to read.
Well, where shall we begin?
What do you want?
Hmm.
What does sound interesting? The City of Broken Dreams? A Midwestern city in the United States, hidden from...
We can do that.
That's 2014, that's more recent. It's still bad, but not as bad as that, most likely.
We can do Spirited Away Skyrim. You did that. You published that on my birthday.
Sure. It sucks.
Okay.
But, okay. You read.
Spirited Away Skyrim. Chihiro thought she was free from the spirit world, but later that night, something unknown happened to her. She woke up in a carriage with a bunch of muscular men talking and arguing. They were talking about a war in a land called Skyrim. She learned some of the names of prisoners Ulrich Stormcloak and Roloff. He stood up and everyone was shocked to see it.
Roloff, actually.
Roloff.
I actually misspelled that.
They're going to execute a little girl? The Empire's garbage, I tell you. Garbage. What are you talking about? What execution? Chihiro asked with a shaking voice. Poor girl. You don't even know why you are here, one of the prisoners said. They even put cuffs on you. Chihiro felt that her hands are tied behind her back. Before she could say something, a cold wind blew in her back. Only then she noticed that she didn't have her regular clothing on. She wore old brown clothing instead of shoes. There were foot wraps on her feet. The weather was so cold that Chihiro thought she was dying. Again, she was trapped in an unknown world. She was in the real world for only for 8 hours, and now she was in a strange place called Skyrim. Finally, they arrived to a town where soldiers of the so-called Imperial Legion met them. She yelled, "Wait, there was a mistake. I'm innocent." "Girl, everyone in this carriage is guilty," an Imperial captain said, grabbing her. "What is your race?" "I'm a human," Chihiro said. "What kind of human? Are you an Imperial, Nord, or a Breton?" "I'm just a human." "I don't know what you're talking about," Chihiro cried. "She seems to be human and high-up hybrid," one soldier said. "That's just right, Breton," the captain said and wrote, "What's your name?" "Chihiro." The girl answered quietly.
Okay, I'm gonna delete this thing.
It's too much. Yeah, it's too much.
It's too much. That's it. Sorry, Chihiro. We had, let's read the reviews. Great story! Keep writing updates soon! I can't wait to read more. Hello, Lillian Rogers. Long time no see, Lillian.
Hello, Lillian.
Cool story. No, please don't continue the story arc. Take the elements of the story like Haku's River Spirit here. Yeah, this person has the right idea. Alright, I will... Okay, the dude was right though. Do you agree?
Mm-hmm.
That dude was right. So, we're gonna go into my... Can you hear us, Lillian? Hold up. So we're gonna go to publish, manage stories, Spirited Away Skyrim.
This is it. We can't go back.
Yep. Goodbye! Those are actually 2 chapters.
Looks like that story just got spirited away.
Ha! Okay, next story. Which one do you want to read?
You choose this one, because I chose the last one.
Let's read Stop the Prince! read at least read the description.
Okay. The Prince of Luxembourg fell for Alice. Sean?
Mm-hmm.
Sean doesn't want that. He does everything to stop him. P.S. Luxembourg is a constitutional monarchy nowadays, and the P.S. The story begins in USA, Wardington.
What the hell? Hold up.
Yeah.
I'm getting a phone call. Hi, Mama. Şeyde işe gir çık. Demek ki şeyde işleyebilmeyeceğim. Ha, yaxşı. Really yaparım ama my mom's asking, it's like she has like severe pain in her back. She's going to the ER.
Oh wow.
She's just asking if how does she inform the workplace?
How did you tell McDonald's?
Yeah, this happened before, so it's not like.
Oh. I don't call them, I guess, or.
Zank would they, Austin? Mhm. Zank hospital or half emergency room, Leo. So.
She can't go to work, is what she's saying?
Mhm.
Wow. Alright. Oh, hi.
Stop the Prince. Hello, EQ. EQ New Sleepy, how's it going? We're gonna read the story. You ready?
Alice was in Runo's cafe washing dishes. Suddenly she heard Runo talking about the Prince of Luxembourg being in town and coming to the cafe.
Just FYI, before we continue. This was April 23rd, 2011. Right before I turned 16.
Oh my. Okay.
So, I'm still at the age of 15-year-old.
The Prince of Luxembourg being in town and coming to the cafe. This moment, Sean came to the cafe. He called Alice. Hey, come here for a sec. Alice came near Sean and asked, Hello, Sean. How are you? What do you need? Please bring a chocolate smoothie, Sean answered. Okay, Alice answered, and went to the kitchen. This moment, Runo was cleaning the whole place. She looked worried. Sean asked, What is going on, Runo? The Prince of Luxembourg is coming to our cafe. It is a big honor. It is the first time political, Runo wanted to say, but Sean cut her. He is just a 17-year-old teenager. Nothing political about that. What? Well, he is a prince. That counts. Alice came with the smoothie and gave it to Sean. He thanked her. Alice asked, Hey, Sean, do you want to go to the cinema? Sure. Let me drink my smoothie and we shall... Wait a second. Is this a date or something? Sean asked loudly, blushing and standing up. Suddenly, the Prince of Luxembourg came and shouted, Hello, good people. I'm Rudolf von Ulrich, the Prince of Luxembourg.
Okay, enough! Enough!
Rudolf von Ulrich, you guys.
Rudolf von Ulrich. Delete story. Yes, delete story. Freaking hell.
Oh, my.
How bad was that? On a scale from bad to horrible.
Wasn't so
Okay,
bad.
okay. You're gonna be rating the fanfiction from bad to, like, horrible.
It was, terrible.
Okay.
Alright, round 3.
Round 3. Now you choose.
Yeah, let's do the City of Broken Dreams.
This one might be a bit better. It's not too bad. It's worse than horrible. It's horrid. Everyone has those kind of things. Yes, we do. I did. I did. He didn't. He didn't go through that fanfiction phase.
No, I didn't.
By the way, yes, the last time I had a very psychological moment when I was like explaining why I was writing that kind of fanfiction. Hold up, let me have one as well. You see there, the Zake from 2011. He was forbidden from having relationships, and he thought that he was above them. But his subconscious affected his writings, and therefore he wrote a lot of fanfiction dealing with relationships. He was living through them, as though, when he was writing this. Anyway, I had a fucked up life, so never mind! Let's continue.
But Elika knew what is your...
My English sucked. My English sucked then.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's 2014, so I was already in the US.
Okay, so that shouldn't be improved.
Just a little bit better. Yeah, hello, Limmies. How's it going?
Hello, Limmies.
We're just reading a horrible, horrible fanfiction.
Chapter 1. With ends are the beginnings.
And messed up.
Snow White! Snow White! A man in a long grey coat, hiding his face in a black fedora, covering his hair, yelled, running into a small apartment with white walls and barely any furniture, pushing away the dwarves that stood in the way.
Dwarves!
They all fell on the ground, but picked themselves up and got ready for a fight. Stowaway, you are back! A pale young girl in a black blouse and a long white skirt jumped from a small coffin, yelling in excitement. The dwarves calmed down, shocked from seeing Snow White waking up from her fatal sleep. Oh, thank God you are finally awake. Rumpelstiltskin managed to stop the reversal of your happy ending. The mob failed.
Happy ending! Oh, jeez.
The man announced with little enthusiasm, like the announcement was to be followed by something more serious. Dwarves should tell everyone the news. Snow White tried to explain, but the man cut her off. There is no time. Rumpel told me you are the only person who knows the location of the poisoned silver bullets. We need to stop the mob before sundown, or they will take over the city in a heartbeat. Big bad wolves are not the kind of people werewolves to joke around with. We can't. Do you realize what people will do when they see me awakened and with you? They will think a stowaway broke my curse with true love's kiss, and I do not think the dwarves will manage to tell everyone on time, Snow White explained in panic. We are on it, Grumpy.
This actually has more so this one actually has more, I don't know, substance to it.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. There might be a riot, the man said.
It's still not good.
Sighed, and thought for a moment. He continued, we still need to take that risk. It's probably going to be me in the future, lol. Snow White looked at him worriedly, but then something snapped within her, and she nodded. Let's go. The city needs...
Like and subscribe.
This city needs to learn a lesson for once. That rumors of disapproval of immigrants from the real world is not the main concern in this conflict, but that the transition to the open rule by the BBW will lead to our enslavement.
Big Bad Wolves.
Big Bad Wolves will lead to our enslavement. The gun is hidden in my shop. We need to get it as soon as possible, she announced, standing up on her feet from the coffin. And I will do the dirty work, Stowaway mumbled. It sounded that all the purpose of his existence. Unfortunately, you are the one. You are the who can do it. The gun.
What the hell?
The gun only works in the hand of someone on your side of the world.
I need a drink.
I am so sorry, Stowaway. Snow White grabbed his hand. I should not be doing this, but yet I need to. Ironically, how a small fight with my girlfriend led me to this path. If she had not crossed the forbidden zone, I would still be home. Everything happens for a reason, Stowaway. We don't have much time left. The two got out of the building and went straight to the main street that was not far from them. The skyscrapers owned by a former royalty, built of marble, with rare enchanted glass, stood in front of them as they ran towards Snow White's
Delete!
shop. It was in the former location of Snow White's skyscraper, demolished by the notorious mob.
Ugh,
People were already staring at...
This is official. I'm deleting this crap.
Okay.
So from bad to terrible, how would you rate this one?
It was pretty bad. It wasn't terrible. It was pretty bad.
Delete!
Kill your babies.
Kill your darlings.
Your darlings, that's it. Yeah, your darlings. Yes. Yes.
Man, I like that. Oh, jeez.
Okay, now you have to choose.
Oh. Okay, audience, you choose.
That first one. The three senpais.
Oh, dude, no, not that one.
No, oh, that's more recent. Yeah.
A, it's recent. B, it's still bad. C, you know what was based on that fanfiction?
What
became of this fanfiction?
What?
Hold up.
Hold up. Hey.
This is what became of the fanfictions. Hold up. What is it? Most popular. This is what happened to the three senpais. This is the comic that...
Man, I got nothing better to do, so I'll spy. That's the spirit, Yan-chan. I want a rematch for last year.
Yes, so...
Okay, so we don't need the...
It's already like big on the channel.
Yeah.
Okay, so Reliving the Future was a Harry Potter fanfic. I still haven't decided should I delete it or keep it.
Well, let's read it. Alright. Harry Potter. And he was proud with his son Albus Severus. 27th of July, 1991. 4 Privet Drive. Harry woke up screaming, covered in cold sweat in his room in the stairwell. Oh, sorry, the Titanic. Well, sorry, we're on Harry Potter. Harry's period.
Hello!
Point of mission. Again, I saw another nightmare. Cursed letters that are flooding our house. I wonder if they're from that Hogwarts place. Mr. Dursley is doing a very good job burning them in the chimney, but they just keep coming. They treat me like I am some kind of freak, and after several visions of mine, I'm slowly beginning to believe them. I know that I'm a magician. I tried some of their spells with the pencil, but sometimes I doubt if I'm mentally healthy. I tried that Avada Kedavra spell on rats and it worked, so it seems I'm fine. I was not able to summon my Patronus for an unknown reason. What if it is all just my imagination? What if all those spells are in my head, like the visions I have had? If so, Dudley would have never fallen through the glass straight into the snake's habitat. I'll admit I saw this coming a few years earlier. I do not understand their nature, but if this is the way they want me to act, they can forget about it. I'm not going through those challenges. I have better things to do with my life. The last vision seemed as the end, but who knows? End of POV. Harry went
point
back
of view.
Point of view. Harry went back to sleep, and he was right. The visions he saw every day faded away. He was relieved by this, but not even. It was a stormy day. Harry was hiding under the bed in his room. He knew when to expect the cometh of Hagrid. The episode of a large man breaking the door was vivid enough for him to know what the best hiding spot in the house was. 31st of July. Harry's POV. Every time I hear the thunder, I have to do this or that.
Okay, this is chapter 1. Let's see chapter 2 and then decide delete or not delete.
Or so he thought. When Hagrid and Harry got to the train station, everything just turned around. The confident and calm Harry suddenly became very nervous. He began to sweat and slow down, trying to postpone the moment he was truly worried about. Yes, he felt love. The love no kid should feel. Alas, he was cursed by the visions of his future. He loved the girl more than everything he ever encountered. She was the light in all of his dark days of living under the stairway. But the turn of events and of her becoming his wife was too worrying for his childish mind. I am going to meet her now. Just breathe, Harry. Just breathe.
He's like reliving all the stuff. Like, you know how he met Ginny in the train station?
Right, yeah.
Now he like woke up and he's like, oh shit. Shit.
He tried to calm himself, whispering too loud so Hagrid heard him. He stared at him for a while and finally asked with a kind voice, "What's wrong, Harry? Why is your face as red as a tomato? What, did you see something from the future again?" No, nothing, Harry answered in a shaking voice. "What is it, boy? A great evil awaits us, ready to destroy the whole wizard and muggle world, leaving only few alive? Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Are we all doomed, boy?" Hagrid asked with a loud voice, raising his hands to the air and moving. Harry did not respond, looking away. Suddenly, Hagrid smiled and said with a whisper, "Or maybe you just saw a girly girl you will marry one day." Harry's eyes widened and he blushed even more. He tried to increase his distance from Hagrid, but the man said, "Do not worry, boy. You still have a whole life ahead of you." You can even marry someone else if you wish. What you see is maybe destiny, but you can alter it. Harry did not even respond.
Okay.
He was too nervous about his schedule.
Okay. When he finally approached the platform, okay, take it from there.
When he finally approached platform 9 3/4, he was awakened by a voice he did not want to hear. "Excuse me, are you okay?" Cut his eardrums in half. He had a glimpse of a familiar face leaning over him. "Ginny," Harry whispered, causing the girl's eyes to widen. "How do you know my name?" she exclaimed, backing off.
I just do!
"I just do," he whispered loud enough for the girl to hear. "Mom, Ron," the girl looked worriedly at her mother and brother. "This is Harry Potter, Ginny. He saved all of us wizards from imminent death." "I did, even though I was just a little baby, so I'm more powerful than any wizard in the world." Harry smirked, staring at Ginny. "Mom, he's scaring me," Ginny whispered to her stalker. Ginny whispered to her mom, but it was loud enough for Harry to hear. "Hey, I am not that scary," Harry complained, looking at Ginny and her mom still smiling. But there was something odd about his smile, like she was worried about something. "Well, Harry, Ron is also traveling with you," she murmured, introducing a ginger boy of almost Harry's height. He looked neither happy nor sad, but there was some sort of an excitement in his eyes. Harry decided to make fun of him to calm down his nerves by making Ron experience the same worries as he experienced a minute ago. "I'm ready when you are, Ron," Harry pronounced with an annoyed voice, looking at his friend without any emotion. This frightened the boy and made him look at Harry like he was looking at a murderer or a psycho who was about to strike any time. Ron went through the wall first, and Harry followed him, shaking his head. Déjà vu.
That's it.
Déjà vu.
That's it. Oh, jeez. Okay, so what did you think of this one? The bad or terrible? Is it like, do you think this one should be deleted, or this one was actually better than the other ones by a mile?
I thought it was bad. I feel like you could flesh your characters out a little bit more.
Yep.
But it was alright.
Delete! Yeah, this was like 2013, 2014, freshman year. So I was still new here, so yeah.
5 years ago, wow.
And you know, it's funny that my profile picture is Slender Man.
I thought they were all the Slender Man stories.
Delete!
Okay, I knew it.
Yes.
It's over.
It's over! So the request was the curse of the Titanic! Oh, dude, this one was bad.
Yeah.
This one was horrible.
It's 2012. Oh, wow.
Oh. You ready?
A goodbye scene went wrong, and Ash found himself on the board of a luxury ship, SS Trinity with Dawn. What will he do? What about the the curse of a Titanic? Ash X Dawn. Read and review.
Rated T.
Alright. Let's see.
Oh, jeez.
No need to worry. We'll meet again someday, Ash yelled to Dawn when she got on board of an enormous ship. It happened at the port of Jubilife City.
I just copy-pasted that from Pokemon lore.
Suddenly, Dawn's hat fell off her head on Ash. He gave his backpack filled with Pokemon to Brock. The boy quickly ran on the deck of the ship and gave her the hat without anyone noticing him getting
Okay, I remember this one. I remember doing this one. I was like, how do I remove Pokemon from the thing so I could focus on the romance?
The romance. The boy quickly ran on the deck of the ship and gave her the hat without anyone noticing him getting aboard. Thanks, Dawn thanked him. Ash desired to get off the ship, but suddenly he heard, "All aboard!" The anchor was already up. The ship had departure from the port before Ash could even think about getting off. Yes, it's a Pokemon. "No, stop the ship! Stop the ship!" Ash yelled. "Too late, kid. Looks like you're coming with us." "I'm going to jump," Ash yelled and called Brock. "Help me, you fool." "I can't."
Help me, you fool!
"I can't." "Help me, you fool!" "I can't. You're too far," Brock yelled back. "Cheer up, Ash. Now we can spend more time together." Dawn tried to calm him down, barely holding him from jumping. Ash resisted for a while, but then the captain got angered and scared him. "If you don't keep quiet, you'll jump into the cold ice-cold water by walking the plank." Dawn approached Ash, who looked into the ocean, lost in his thoughts. "The captain said to put all your Pokemon in your luggage. Seriously, Ash asked calmly. "I only have 2 Pokemon, and none of them are dangerous. You know,
None! It should be
And
None.
And none of them are dangerous. You know, it is Pikachu and Scraggy.
Grammar Nazis. I'm reading it through the eyes of a grammar Nazi right now. I'm cringing.
It's okay. It's okay. I know, but he says that they are a danger to the ship. All right, Ash mumbled and went to the luggage section of the ship with Dawn. On their way, the accidental passengers asked, I haven't noticed that this ship is so huge. How many people are on board? More than 2,000 people are on this cruise, Dawn answered. You mean this is a luxury liner for more than 2,000 people? Exactly. This ship is called SS Trinity.
It hurts!
And
how bad does it hurt?
Just a little bit. I'm pretty, it's bad. Trinity luxury cruise ship. It has been built last year, and it is on its first voyage today. Look at everything. Isn't it fancy? Look at the wide, crystal clean deck. At its snowy white color. That's not all. There is also a tennis court, a disco, a restaurant, a cafe, and even an arcade room.
What the hell? I don't even remember this. I only remember that one part about getting rid of the Pokemon. That's it. So should I... Oh, Jesus Christ. This is the I'm trying to replicate that scene from the Titanic with them. Some of the details sound familiar. Continue.
Some of the details sound familiar, Ash said, and gave his Pokemon to Sailor. Dawn did the same, despite the fact that they were going to put their stuff in the luggage room themselves. You know what else is familiar? Let's go to the bow of the ship, and I'll show you. Ash led Dawn to the bow of the ship and said on their arrival there, Do you trust me?
I copied and pasted.
Of course I do, Dawn answered confidently. Close your eyes. Dawn closed her eyes, and then Ash whispered, Go ahead. Dawn obeyed and went towards the bow of the ship. Put your feet on the railing and climb it like a ladder. Ash continued to whisper in her ear, and his breath slightly moved her hair. Dawn mumbled with a shaking voice. You said that you trust me, Ash protested. Yes, I do, but I'll hold you. Do not worry. Murakatma. They were interrupted by Lyra, who was also on the ship. Guys, are you trying to imitate Titanic? Now I understand what is so familiar, Dawn said, blushing and opening her eyes. I have always wanted to do that, Lyra said. So that makes you guys a couple, right? No, Ash and Dawn yelled.
And cut! Cut! She's already having a meltdown.
These genres don't fit. It's like that Eminem song, cleaning out my closet.
By the way, yes, in the future, you should keep your fanfiction so you can... Oh god, I feel bad. Okay, what is next?
How you say my language next? Le next.
Oh no! Oh! Oh!
Oh yeah.
Oh!
Which one?
Oh, I didn't know. I remember that song. Oh,
Sorry?
No, the deceiving songs.
Let's do it.
Oh, no. Oh my gosh, my vision is getting blurry.
Are you ready?
Oh,
El Sleepy?
oh, jeez. Dude, I remember this was like being particularly bad. I should have deleted this.
Okay. Paul, Ash, Rock, and Kenny were playing Truth or Dare in the park. The bottle pointed on Kenny. So, Kenny, Truth or Dare? Dare me, sucker, Kenny teased. You will regret your decision. Ash planned something special for you in store. Rock warned him. Oh, God. I dare you to follow Dawn and talk to her only by rapping. You must continue to do so until she freaks out, Ash said, smiling. What would happen if he refused, Paul asked. We shall have posted this video on YouTube by the time Kenny loses, Ash said, and played a video on his phone. There was a video where Kenny danced and sang.
In my defense, this was January 2016.
The world
2012.
The world should have ended in that year. Figaro, how did you get that footage, Kenny asked. Stop talking and get rapping, Brock responded. Kenny took a deep breath and dialed Dawn. Hey, Dawn, where you hanging today? Can I come over? What do you say? The rest of the boys laughed and criticized Kenny's rap. Brock was so amused that he almost couldn't breathe. Dude, you are lame as a sack of potatoes, Ash shouted. Hi there, Kenny. I didn't know you write poems. I'm at the entrance of the mall. If you want to come with me, I'll wait. Did you hear that? She just called his rap a poem. Kenny's adventures have just begun, Ash commented and suggested. We should follow him and record his every move. The guys nodded and followed Kenny, who rode his bike to the mall. When he arrived, Dawn complained, "I've been waiting for you for half an hour. Oh, sorry for running a little bit late. But for that, there is no need to hate. It is only half an hour, and to break a friendship, it doesn't have the power."
Okay. Enough. Are you all cringing?
I suppose you're right. Let's go in, shall we? Dawn announced, smiling, and stretched her hand to Kenny.
Ah!
This was a very sudden move made by Dawn. Ash, Paul, and Brock watched attentively. They wondered what Kenny's reaction would be. He made a sudden move, also by taking Dawn's hand.
Do you want to delete?
Yeah, maybe.
Delete. I'm not sleepy anymore. Jeez. Choose your story. Choose your poison.
Spectra the bodyguard. Because of the high unemployment, Spectra becomes Alice's bodyguard. I don't even know who these people are.
We could read something.
Or we could do.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, no, we didn't do Bakugan Battle Brawlers in a while, so we should do that.
Let's do it. I mean, do much as Cap says you want.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
I'm jobless. That is
Unemployed.
just grate. Vestal is
Grate!
Vestal is overpopulated, and there is high unemployment. I think it'll be better for me to move to Earth. Spectra thought and then teleported himself to Earth. He had to use Dr. Gahabich's portal to appear on Earth. The portal opened, but Dr. Gahabich didn't notice that because he was talking to Alice. Spectra heard their voices and went to eavesdrop, but Dr. Gahabich was explained. You need a bodyguard, Alice. Your safety is really important to me. Grandfather, I understand, but where in the world do you find a suitable bodyguard? I'm jobless.
I'm jobless! Hold up. Let me tell my friend that we're doing this. First of all, I'm joining the stream. The stream, bad fanfiction. That's my moderator. Let me send my a quote to my friend. Hold up. A quote from fanfiction. I'm jobless.
Right.
Continue.
Your safety is really important to me. Grandfather, I understand, but where in the world you'll find a suitable bodyguard? He is not going to just come into the... Alice was saying. Hello! Spectre stopped hiding and greeted Dr. Gabaich, and Alice interrupted room. Alice continued quietly. Hello, Keith. You probably heard our talk. I see you are suitable for the job, the doctor said, and ordered Alice to prepare dinner.
Glad we made your day.
Alice went to the kitchen. Spectre said, smiling. You read my mind, Doctor. I came here to search for work, and it looks like I found one. Spectre said in thought. It is like taking candy from a baby. What danger could a nice girl like Alice get in? So you can start right now. I earned $3,000 selling my inventions. You'll get $500, and you can stay here as long as you want. Agreed. Alice made dumplings and brought them to the table.
By the way, if you notice, this is this is a pretty high wage in Azerbaijan. I'm not even kidding. Like $500 a month.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it goes a lot further down there.
Well, no, it doesn't. It's just that's the Baku is one of the more expensive cities in the 46th most expensive city in the world.
Really?
Yes. Anyway.
Alice made dumplings and brought them to the table. The dinner began. Alice asked, So, Keith, how is Vestal? One word. High unemployment.
That's 2 words!
Spectre answered laconically. Well, so you are my bodyguard, right? Alice asked, smiling. Yes, indeed, and a good one. Vestal technology at your service, Spectre said, solemnly putting a dumpling in his mouth and secretly spitting it out.
Spitting it out. Okay, you ready to delete?
If you want, yeah. I mean, you can keep going a little bit.
Delete.
Okay.
Delete. Do you want to delete or do you want to read it, continue reading this one? See what happens.
You wanted to delete it, so you can delete it.
Oh, jeez, these are so bad. Okay, so, which one was, like, your, like, among the ones that we read so far, which one do you think was like, your favorites?
My favorite.
Like, the best of the worst?
I think, maybe the Titanic one, or...
Ugh. I actually have like a big one. Like we will get to it. It's called Under Fire. We'll read it later on. You pick one first, other than this one. Sean and Alice are in a world war.
E.
No,
Adventure.
I tried to write World War 3.
Oh. Adventure of two friends in the war zone. Rated teen because of the I section and after.
Yeah, I do get what you're saying. I've heard of that freaking. I'm not even gonna read the name of that show because YouTube might ban me for using the name of it.
I don't know it. Probably
You don't want to know it.
Yeah.
I swear you don't want to know it. It's.
Hey, we can meet the noble and the peasant. That looks interesting. Sean Kazami is from a noble Japanese family. He comes to Russia and meets a daughter of peasant Alice. Circumstances make Sean go with Alice back to Japan. The beginning of the 28th century... 18th century. The Japanese delegacy came to Russia. After talking to the Russian Tsar, they split up. Two of them went to an inn. They were the most authorized nobles in Japan, but the family consisted only of two members, an old man and his grandson. They were talking about education in Russia. You must continue your education here, Sean. It'll be a prestige for the Kazami family, the old man said. But what about Japan, his grandson asked. I talked to the Russian Tsar. After you finish the military school, you'll become a general. The first Japanese general of Russia. What? No, my word is law, so you'll stay here. You were given a peasant which will guide you where you will go.
Like, there was like a serfdom, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's not even a peasant, it's a serf.
Okay. She'll come to the inn right about now. I don't need a babysitter. Of course you don't, but all nobles must have at least one peasant here.
One serf.
One serf. First, an old lady came into the inn. Is it her, Sean asked. No, she is much younger than her, his grandfather answered. Then a fat woman came in. Is it her? No, she is much thin and younger. Suddenly, a girl with orange hair, white skin, and a beautiful smiling face with brown eyes. She was in an old yellow dress, which showed that she is a peasant. Sean was constantly looking at her, and was even shy to ask who it was. Suddenly,
there she is. There is she. There is she.
Suddenly, his grandfather said, "There is she." Ew, come here.
No. This is like the meme. There is she. Okay, delete this one.
Yeah.
Freaking delete this one.
Blam that crap.
Yes, delete story.
Delete.
I must delete. Can't believe I actually thought that some of the stuff was actually good.
Well, things happen. You gotta write some crap before you write some good stuff, right? Get your language down, your literary language.
Okay.
You choose the next one.
OMFG!
OMFG!
Okay, so... Under Fire! So this is my big, like, fanfiction.
Oh my, wow.
This is my... this is the beacon I wrote... Last I updated it was in 2000... I started writing in 2010 and finished... Not even finish it. I actually...
So in 9 years there's gonna be another World War?
Alright. July 7th, year 2027. Eve of World War III. 3! Sean was there on vacation at Alice's mansion.
She invited all of the Brawlers, but they were busy. That is why Sean only came.
Sean was in the laboratory watching how Dr. Gaharik was making a laser gun. Alice was in the kitchen cooking. The radio was playing famous Russian music. Suddenly the music stopped. The emergency news started. It said, "The political crisis with countries of Scandinavia and Russia has turned into a war. Experts say that this war could turn into a world war. All citizens and suburbs evacuate to the city. There will be bombing by enemy forces. Every man from each of 14 to 55 must participate in the war, even the citizens from different countries." "No!" Alice shouted and ran into the lab. "Grandfather, did you hear the news?" "Yes, my child, we heard the news. Sean, get ready for a serious battles." Sean.
Okay. Do you want to look at that different chapters?
Sure. Let's go.
Okay, chapter 2 of this.
Sean and Alice finally arrived to Germany. They dialed Klaus. He answered. "Oh, hello, Alice. Long time no see." "Klaus, I've got very urgent news. My country was attacked, so we came to Germany." Alice said nervously. "Ah, yes, I heard. Our Scandinavian allies did that." "Allies? Don't let the politics bother you. We are neutral. I'll send you and your grandfather a taxi." "Thank you, Klaus, but I'm not with my grandfather. I am with my friend." "Oh, Miss Bruno Misaki is with you, too." "No, Klaus, you are mistaking it. It is me, Sean," Sean said. "Unexpected. Okay, wait for the taxi," Klaus said. Alice sensed anger in his speech.
Okay, next chapter. Random.
Meanwhile, in Potsdam, Bruno was resting in the park when she suddenly heard an explosion. Then she saw many planes in the sky. They started to bomb the city. Bruno ran away. She was running until she used all of her energy. She fell on the ground. She tried to stand up, but instead of her legs, she felt something heavy. Then everything turned white. She woke up in a prison. There were a few Polish soldiers. She asked them, "Could anyone tell me why I'm behind bars?" The soldier didn't say anything and hit her. She fell and began to cry. An hour passed. She was looking from the window when she saw the German
I had no
army.
idea of how politics worked back then either.
Dan and Link were on their tank. They were not talking to each other. Link was preparing a plan for the liberation of Potsdam. Dan was in his dreams. He was thinking about Bruno. Suddenly, Link interrupted. "We are in Potsdam now. Look at my plan here. Our forces surround the city. A huge battle begins. Your mission is to free the prisoners from the city prison. Bruno must be in there. I'll command the main army to free the city. Let's begin." Dan nodded and got out of the tank with Link. Link gave Dan a battalion for freeing the prisoners. Link commanded his troops to attack. A huge battle
Okay,
began.
next.
Spectre's ideas of defense didn't work. Sean thought that attack is the best defense. Operations in Montenegro, Turkey, and Russia were just liberation acts, but Sean's plan of invading Austria was a plan of attack. Sean's and Link's divisions advanced to the north of Italy and united with Dan's division.
Oh my
Alice
gosh.
came along with them. Everyone was ready for battle. Sean began to speak. "Soldiers! Today is a big day. We are going to free Austria from the evil dictatorship and make it an ally. We will grow powerful after its invasion. True.
The Anschluss.
It won't be easy. France has many bases there, but we have an ally. It is Germany that will help us in this operation."
I completely did not know how NATO worked.
So soldiers, let's defeat our enemy. After the speech, the Italian army went towards the borders of Austria. They invaded a few small towns and went towards Innsbruck. The invasion of the city is a signal to the German army to move towards Wien. A huge battle began in Innsbruck. The Austrian and French armies were no match for the Italian army. But war is war. It costs lives. Sean, Dan, Link, and Alice split up. Alice, Dan, and Link went to fight the French army. Sean went to fight the Austrian army. Link, Alice, and Dan were very skilled. Their training paid off in the battle. Link was throwing grenades. Alice was shooting at the enemy with a machine gun. Dan was destroying enemy tanks and other technology. Everything was going as planned. But suddenly, Link saw that a French soldier was going to shoot Alice. He yelled, "Alice, look out!" The soldier wanted to shoot Alice, but Dan, which was near the soldier, jumped in front of his gun in time. "Ah!" Dan shouted and fell on the ground like a deadly wounded eagle. He was covered in blood. Alice was trying to wake him up. "Wake up, Dan. Don't die, please," Alice was crying. Dan woke up and said his last words. I want to see Dan's last words. "I lived a short life, but it was full of adventures. I've been to New Vestroia, saved the world. Alice, tell Bruno that I love her."
It's like, look at this. It's just like, hold up. "Tell Runo that I love her." Okay. I think enough of this fanfiction.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh man. This was my biggest one. Unfortunately, it has to.
Like all things, it must end. Cliche, but it's okay.
Not the recent ones were just like... The recent ones are okay. They're not the best. Now you choose.
The Super Mega Race.
The Super Mega Race. That's one of the worst ones. You ready for this one?
I'm ready for it.
What's funny, huh, Sleepy? Tell us.
The Super Mega Race!
The Brawlers sign up for the most dangerous race ever. They have to get from New York to Lisbon by a car. The first one to arrive to the finish wins $1 billion. They'll do anything to win.
And by anything, I mean anything!
Oh, wow. Sleepy is gonna go to do a trip. Where you going, Sleepy? Today it is the opening of the Super Mega Race. It'll start in New York and end in Lisbon. The main rule is to get there only by car. It is winter, so that is why Russia and the state of Alaska are united with ice. It is the only road to Eurasia.
I just made that up.
The first contestant to arrive in Lisbon gets $1 billion.
$1 billion!
$1 billion. All of the Battle Brawlers heard from the news. Everyone brawler was on Earth, including Vestrals, Gundalians, Neothians. Everyone went to sign up. Some of them,
you do packing. You're packing. If you need to BRB, you can BRB. We'll continue reading this.
Yes.
You can just remind.
Everyone went to sign up. Some of them owned cars, and some decided to ride together, so they began to discuss about them. Shun, are you kidding me, entering with a Mercedes of the 1980s? A Mercedes of the 80s, Dan asked, laughing. We'll see who laughs last, Shun said. In fact, you think you can stop me with a 720 BMW? Yes, of course. I have a Hummer that'll crush your car, Spectra yelled. I have a Jeep Grand Cherokee, Bruno announced. Ha ha ha, I have a Volkswagen Passat. Straight cringe. Volkswagen Passat, Julie said. You think that'll save your skins? Face my Audi A7 with a special turbo modification. Face my Audi A7 with a special turbo modification, Paul said. Is that so? My Range Rover Sport is way better than your stupid vehicles, Billy said. My Ferrari is faster than your junk, Marucho commented. I, Julio, Gus, Hydra, and Zeno held Mira, Ren, Baron, Mylene, Shadow, Volt, Ren, Joe, and Fabio will race together in an Isuzu bus, Chandler said. The only that were left, Alice, Link, and Jesse. They were all blushing. Dan asked, what is wrong with you three? We have a VAZ-2103, or how do you call it here? Lotta 1500. It is a Soviet car. And Alice began to explain, but everyone began to laugh. Alice, you'll come out last. You three better stay out, Spectre said through his laugh. We'll enter and show you all, Link yelled. Yes, you all shall fall. You all shall fall.
So, delete now?
Yeah, probably.
How bad was it, would you say? Bad? Okay, let's do 1 to 10. 1 is bad, 10 is kill me.
Probably like a 6 or 7. 6 or 7.
Which one was closer to the 10 than most of them? Turn on the lights.
Maybe... I want to say... I'm jobless.
I'm jobless.
I'll probably do 1 or 2 more, and then I'll probably gotta take off.
There's not that many, right?
All right.
Make more cringe like this, and you're going to hell. It's fun when you read it, though.
Yeah.
I can't do accents. That's the problem.
Choose one. Or do the big joust.
I'll choose one and you'll choose one. Yeah, the big joust.
Okay. Sean and Alice came to the Middle Ages thanks to Sean's time remote control. Sean is to joust to save Alice. Alice, action. Sean.
Let's just pick a
Lots of chapters.
random chapter.
The joust started. The leader of the Black Claw Knights was jousting with one of the knights from the Order of Red Dragon and lost. It was Sean's turn to fight this knight. Sean put on the lightest armor. He sat on a horse and took the lance. The joust began. When the knights came very close, Sean jumped very high with the lance, and after that he flew towards the knight with his lance in front of him. He hit the knight very hard. The knight just fell from the horse and did not stand up. The next opponent was the leader of the order. He was a tall knight with a long sword and a lancer. The match started. Sean knocked him from the horse, but he stood up. By the rules, they must fight with swords, so the fight began. Alice came out to the balcony in her new dress. When she saw a mysterious knight fighting, she was impressed. She did not see their faces. Meanwhile, Sean was winning. He broke his enemy's sword. The knight gave up. Alice was surprised. How could a short knight defeat a more tall and powerful one? How could short knight defeat more tall and powerful one? That was impossible. When the knight waved at her, she blushed. Sean thought, she doesn't understand that I want to show her that I am her closest friend, but she doesn't recognize me. She thinks I am one of the knights. Ha ha ha. I could use this advantage. Alice was thinking of another thing. Who is that? And why is my heart beating so fast? Suddenly she saw a tall, light-haired teenager. He was in white armor. He was holding a shield with a wolf on it and a sword with a golden handle. He said, "Hello, my lady. I am Prince Charles. You seem to be impressed with that knight, but he is no match for me. I'll kill him if he manages to joust me." "We shall see, your majesty."
Oh,
Alice
please.
smiled. "Oh, please. Call me Charles, lady."
Okay.
That is very beautiful and magnificent.
Yeah.
Hey,
This was
that's my birthday, Moscow, 14th of November.
delete.
Delete. Alright, let's do one more.
Let's choose the one that would make it count.
Rider's Revenge. They insulted Alice's in Sean's poems. Or Wrong Number.
Okay, so
Russian
here's
version.
what I'll do with Rider's Revenge. Here's what I'll do with this one. I'm not even reading that crap.
Okay, how about the number one at the bottom? What's it called? Wrong Number, yeah.
We are number one. Dun 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 dun. We are number one. Now watch and learn. Here's the D.
I don't know that. I'll be honest. Alright. Dan came home from school and ran up to his room. He very excited because he got the telephone number of the girl of his dreams from his friend. But he didn't know that his father dialed the phone code of Moscow. His cell phone rang and he forgot all about it. Then dialed the number of the girls of his dreams, Russian version.
Russian version.
In other words, he dialed the wrong number. Dan heard some girl answer the phone. "Hello, this is Dan, and I love you. I can't stop thinking." Hello? Dan wanted to talk to her, but the girl put the phone down. The number he dialed was Alice's. Dan didn't know about that. The next day. It was beautiful Saturday morning. Dan went outside. Suddenly he saw Julie. "Hey, Julie!" he shouted. She giggled and ran away. Dan thought, that was weird. From someone named Yee. The next person he saw was...
Delete that. Delete that friend request. It's probably some creep.
Yeah, probably. He was looking at Dan with hatred. "Hello, Sean. How are..." he wanted to say. But Sean attacked him, beat him up, and threw a garbage can. Dan was angered and asked loudly, "What is your damage?" Sean didn't say anything and went away. Dan didn't understand what was going on. Suddenly, he saw Marucho. "Hello, Marucho. Do you need any advice? I am sure you need it. A girl is like a..." Marucho wanted to begin his story, but Dan cut him. "Advice? Girl, what are you talking about?" Dan asked. "What?"
Okay, this one's cancer. This fanfiction is cancer.
I think I need to go to the hospital and get a MRI or something.
Well, no, not download. I don't want to download this. let me read one, and then I'm gonna delete this one real quick. Ben 10 because I put it in the freaking. Father, where are you? Yeah, this one was bad. This one was horrible. Yeah. Now we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You don't want to save those for another video?
Yes. But okay, so let's talk about this for like 10 minutes.
Okay.
In general. So, in the wild fanfiction world of Zeke, what did you find yourself in? Did you expect this, or was it something
I found myself
unexpected?
in different times. I found myself in different parts of the world. It's really been quite an adventure. You know, I got to go to Russia. I got to visit.
How much of your
Germany.
sanity did you lose?
You know, I feel like most of my sanity was gone already, but what was left before reading these stories isn't there anymore.
Oh jeez, those are bad though, man.
I'm gonna need to get an MRI, make sure there's no tumor growing inside my foot anywhere, you know.
Yeah, no, there's a reason I was deleting all of them even before you came in, is because I was like, actually, I'm not even kidding. Like last time, guess what happened?
What happened?
I had blurry vision from like how cringy it
How
was.
bad it was.
Yes.
My mind is full of fuck.
Ah.
Jackie Chan.
So which story made you cringe the most? Like, you were like, I'm Java. That's
I actually kind of like that one. Maybe the one where it's like a big battle was going to happen. Planes came. They started to bomb the city. The Italian army was no match for the Austrian army.
What did you think of the Titanic one? Was it also pretty cringy? Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward. Kind of maladroit.
Yes.
I was waiting for I'm a king of the world line, but I didn't see that in there. I was kind of disappointed.
I was not gonna do that because
So cliche.
yes. Even though what I wrote was like bad. It's like, oh no. This is gonna make it worse. Yeah. Back then I thought I was a writer.
Hey, we're always writing.
No, I'm still am. I'm just saying, like, back then I thought it was a good
Yeah.
one. I was like, I'm very good.
Write the short story. Rose, don't let go. Jack, please stop looking like Ash. Like Ash from Pokemon? Okay, yeah. Who's Alice? Or who's Sean?
They're from Bakugan Battle Brawlers.
Could you show me? Alice and Sean.
Bakugan Battle Bro. I used to be a fanboy of this. Okay, so let's see here. Dan, Sean, Runo, Julie, Alice, Marucho.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, this is. I had this game. Bakugan.
Oh my.
What's happening?
Yeah. Oh my.
You hate Bakugan?
I don't know Bakugan. It's just like it looks like Yu-Gi-Oh mixed with so many other Japanese 2000s type of stuff.
Yeah, this is the era. Dun, 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 dun,
Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. Oh god.
Yep, here they are. And they affected my freaking imagination. For Azerbaijani people, it was more like, ooh, Bakugan is
Oh no.
Bakugan is cool. Ooh.
Hey, what does next week look like for you? Availability wise.
I'm free. in the evenings, and I'm free Monday and Tuesday all day.
Monday, Tuesday, all day. Okay. Yeah, we could do Monday if you want.
Sure.
Yeah.
What are you doing this weekend?
I don't have anything planned necessarily. So if you want to hang out on the weekend, we can hang out on the weekend too.
Maybe this Saturday or Sunday.
I could see it.
I hope this joke doesn't break my filling.
Get it? Good old jerky. Well,
Okay.
that's been save the rest for another time. So that
Thank you all for watching.
Just wondering, anyone know a game called Puzzles and Dragons?
You mean Dungeons and Dragons?
Dungeons and Dragons. That's probably it.
Not Puzzles and Dragons.
It's probably an indie. I read it. You know, me and my friend are working on this indie game. It's called Puzzles and Dragons. No.
Which one was the most indie game that you ever played?
What game was the most in the game? Like most immersed I felt?
Like a game that sucked.
What was a game that really sucked that I played? Or what's the question?
A game that sucked, made by an independent developer.
Oh.
Like an very sucky indie game, like the most indie game.
No Man's Sky?
Mine was for that. I wasted $60 on that thing.
I never played it. I just heard about it.
Do you want to play it at some point?
We could do a little Let's Play. No Man's Sky
Yeah.
Let's Play sometime.
Then we'll have to
Stream.
stop playing that. It's bad.
I can't wait to find out.
Alright, well, thank you all for watching.
Well, it's been
like and
real.
subscribe.
Gang, have a good day.
Bye-bye.